People of every generation have moments where they remember exactly where they were when it happened. And for Gen X and even some millennials, it's the Challenger explosion. It happened 40 years ago today. I know you weren't born then, but I was a reporter here, and I remember that morning we were doing a story on airline safety out at the Piedmont Triad Airport with Piedmont Airlines, and they had just backed a 737 jet out of the hangar for us to film, and our pagers went off. It was a rough day.
And I know you've never forgot that moment.
No, absolutely not.
Of course, just like so many people, this happened 40 years ago, but the legacy of one of the crew members certainly does live on. Even though Ron McNair grew up in a house in South Carolina that had no electricity or running water, he earned his undergraduate degree from North Carolina A&T State University before getting a PhD from MIT. And as you'll see in tonight's Buckley Report, even though he's been gone for 4 decades, he's still inspiring young scientists today.
America's space program embodies our ethos in a way few other things do, conquering what for millennia seemed impossible. So when one of your own earns his way into the Select 7, it is transformational.
What does Ron McNair mean to this school?
Ron McNair was the Aggie who took A&T into space. Basically said, you can achieve the impossible.
Ron McNair spent his life mastering everything he touched.
We have a lot of materials about Dr. McNair's time as an undergraduate A&T.
A true Renaissance man, as his brother described him, math and science genius, karate expert, even playing a mean saxophone in the stratosphere.
Ron McNair lived a life that was so motivated and so inspirational and so driven that even 40 years after his passing, he is still motivating students to strive for their highest and their best.
People
So I was Miss A&T.
like Gilletta Patrick.
To what degree was he an inspiration for you?
He was really more of the unattainable, to be very honest. I knew he was a very smart man, he was brilliant, but it wasn't a path that I actually thought I could follow.
Yet she did. After she graduated from A&T, Joletta worked at NASA for more than 20 years.
I followed in his footsteps without trying to, and there is an immense feeling of gratitude. I walked McNair Hall as an engineering student. Our building was the McNair Engineering Building. Never in my mind, as I'm doing digital logic or I'm studying circuits, did I ever think, Gilletta, you're gonna work at NASA where Ron McNair worked.
3, 2, 1.
Her first exposure to Ron McNair and NASA,
Challenger, go at throttle up.
came when she wasn't yet even a teenager.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
What do you remember about January 28th, 1986?
Being in the 6th grade classroom, sitting around with my classmates watching the TV, and then trying to make sense of everything. Watching my teacher turn the TV off very quickly, because she obviously understood what happened more than we did.
What happened that day was remembered at NASA every time another mission blasted off.
And there must be a certain tension in that room until
absolutely.
you're certain that it's safe.
Absolutely.
Everyone is waiting for a successful MECO, the main engine cutoff.
Every launch after that, we are all silent until we pass MECO. It is an acknowledgement that this is a critical point, this is a critical time. So when we hear the statement, go for MECO, then we know we have passed the point that we lost Challenger.
Americans collectively mourned that loss 40 years ago. First Lady Nancy Reagan hugged McNair's daughter Joy. The president immortalized them in an address to the nation.
We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them this morning, as they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God.
It's now A&T archivist James Stewart's responsibility
This table is full of the coverage from Dr. McNair's first Challenger mission, February 1984.
to keep McNair's memory alive for the next generation.
I know Ron McNair through the videos, the images, but it's a totally different story for people who walked these hallways with him and people who were there on the ground celebrating in '84 his first successful mission, and people who burst out in tears as adults, older adults, when they saw the explosion in 1986.
Joletta Patrick gave shouts out through their Aggie connection and believes McNair's legacy is eternal.
When you look at his life and you look at the things that he did and accomplished, he was knocking on every door, not one door. And so you knock on the door until it opens and know that it's going to open. And I believe that's the legacy that he leaves with us, to keep knocking because the door is going to open.
Sometimes that door leads to the heavens. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Ron McNair has several streets and more than 20 schools named after him, including McNair Elementary School in Brown Summit near Greensboro, as well as buildings at both North Carolina A&T and MIT.